Hi everybody, I'm going to talk about how to steam clean or water clean your carpets today. So I have my steam cleaner here today, and I have a steam vac spin scrub. Hi Emma. And she's checking it out because I practiced with it earlier just to make sure it was running, because it's been a little bit since I've used it. And so I'm going to do it with a way without chemicals. So I've been researching a lot, and I have found that the best way and the most green way to do it is just to use hot water. I know a lot of people want to use soaps or vinegar, but vinegar actually sets stains. And I would love to say to use essential oils because I'm a huge advocate of essential oils. But if you're not careful with the essential oil you use, I'm afraid that it might break down the plastics and the fibers of the carpet. I'm not super sure about that. I still have a lot more research to go on that, so I'm not going to say that right now. The soaps that people use, there are a couple out there you can research. There's one that keeps coming up, but I haven't used it yet, so again, I'm not going to say it yet. But the one that everybody seems to say is really a big one is just hot water. You know, that's just really a good one to lip the dirt. So that's what I'm using. I put that into the container that you're supposed to put the clean water, that you're supposed to have the soap and stuff in there. And the reason I also don't want to use soap is that soap can leave a residue on your carpet, especially if you don't pick it up and you aren't careful enough with your steam cleaner. And so the residue on your carpet actually makes your carpet get dirtier. It's going to hold the dirt more quickly. And we don't want that, because that's the whole point of cleaning your carpet, is not only just to get rid of germs and bacteria, but you also want to make your carpet look cleaner. So we don't want soap residue collecting dirt, and making your carpets look dirtier. So I'm just using hot water that I put into my top portion of my steam vac, and so that's all there is to it with that. So it's pretty simple. My top portion is filled. Ooh, that's nice and warm. My top portion has the hot water in it, and then my bottom portion collects, it's called the recovery tank. That's where it collects the dirt. Now with my container, this steam cleaner, I have a little pedal over here. I just push, and that's how I can control back and forth, and that's also how I can get to my recovery tank to remove it and such. And this vacuum also has upholstery tube that if I turn it, you can also see that it has the brush that I can attach. So it has an attachment as well. And you cannot see at the moment. I will move you around in a second, but you will see that I have vacuumed first with my Dyson vacuum. I vacuumed all the spots that I want to steam clean, so you always want to dry vacuum first with your normal vacuum. You want to clear the area and get it ready, and then you want to do this as well, and then before you do this. So make sure you vacuum first. You don't just want to do this. Get rid of all that debris. And then, this is going to be loud. When this happens, there is, the vacuum will suck up on the bottom here, and you're going to pull this little trigger right here. One nice thing about this one is I have a surge clean, so it will put a lot of water out. I'm not going to do that right now because I don't want to. But for areas that are really filthy, you can do that. So I have like an area near my sliding door that I want to do that because it gets a lot of heavier traffic. But this is really nice. So I'm going to tilt my vacuum, and then I'm going to turn it on. It's going to get loud. So I don't know if you guys can see, sorry about that, but you can see that my floor is wet right now. So I went back and forth. I did a small area. And so I'm going to hold you guys so that you can see the water being sucked up. So I'm going to tilt the vacuum. The trigger anymore. I'm just sucking up the water. So that's just how you're gonna have to do the whole space. So it does take a while, but I want you to see. I don't know if you can see the recovery tank or not, so I might have to open it up. Because I do want you to see how this hot water does make. It's not working. The hot water does really do a good job of cleaning. So. Anyway, I hope you learned a little something about how to steam clean with carpets.